Manx Radio's 1 to 3, tended by Ramsey Garden Centre.
Looking like she's springing into spring. Does she have a Katie Lawrence? Maybe you do.
No, not in half term.
No, not in half. How is your half term going? You enjoying it?
I'm relaxing after show week last week.
How was Chicago?
That was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great fun. Yeah.
So you were in the box playing your fiddle.
Yeah. It was good. It was good fun.
I've got to say, the musicianship and the vocals were outstanding. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Did you have a favourite moment from the show?
The bit well, there's quite a few, but there's a bit where Jeff Pugh sort of says I object during the courtroom scene, and every night he got closer and closer to the pit. We all thought he was going to fall in, but so many standout moments, just beautiful singing from Evie and Jordan and everyone. Just a privilege to be part of it. So good.
That courtroom scene was my favourite. It was so well done. So well done.
There were issues with the violin bit to begin with, but I got it sorted in the end.
Nailed it. Well, you're going to be back in the Gaiety Theatre next week.
We are, yeah.
But with your pupils from Ballacottier School. Tell us what's happening.
So they are going to be the guests at the Russell Watson concert next Wednesday night.
This is very exciting. So how many children will be taking part?
I think we've got 34 of the choir taking part, so nearly all of them. So they're all very excited.
I bet they are.
So yeah, it's going to be great.
What ages are they?
So the youngest is 7, and then the oldest is 11.
So they're littlies, but not tiny littlies.
Yeah.
And dare I ask, would they have known who Russell Watson
I
was?
don't know, some of them will have done, but I think the parents probably knew more than the kids. But to be honest, for me, if I was that age, I'd just be thinking, what an opportunity to perform at the Gaiety.
Exactly.
To an audience. So that's kind of the way I've sold it to them.
Well, that's it, because you know what it's like being up there, and it never gets old, as is standing on that stage and looking out, or being in the pit as well. It is something really special, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just there's something about that building. It's just an amazing place to perform in. So I think they're really excited. So.
Well, it fits really nicely, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but this current tour for Russell Watson is called the Magnificent Buildings Tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so we're the first night of his. Yeah, isn't it apt though?
Yeah.
It really is. So do you know what you're going to be doing?
So we're going to use some of the songs from the school's concert that's coming up as well. So we'll be singing a song about the More The Do. Written by Lynn Marsh. We'll be doing what else? Oh, we're doing Ellen Vannon, just because it's beautiful and I love it. What else are we doing? Another one by Lynn Marsh, Manannan's Cloak. So they're all Manx themed.
Lovely.
And then just one other that's not. It's called Why We Sing, and it's just a beautiful choir song. So.
What a lovely event that's going to be. So you've got Russell, and he's got his pianist coming over as well, and the Ballacottier School Choir too. And just so that you know, I did have a chat with Russell over the phone yesterday. We're going to hear from Russell on the programme tomorrow afternoon, so do tune in for that. And we had a lovely long chat. And I did ask him, what's going to be happening with the choir, and he said, I would love to sing with them, but I just don't know what to sing and how we can make it happen. Katie Lawrence, I pitched Africa Toto. I don't know if he's going to pick up on it, but he seemed quite excited about the idea.
That could be interesting. I'm not sure it's going to suit his voice necessarily. I did hear a Chesney Hawkes version yesterday, though. It was amazing. Absolutely incredible.
You don't mind other people covering it?
Well, no, but it was incredible. Honestly, that guy can sing. It was on Radio 2. Somebody sent me a message, and it was a really stripped back orchestral
The piano
version.
room, was it?
Yes,
maybe.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, see, that's actually. By the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, and you probably will, because for the last 10 years or so, Katie Lawrence on a regular basis messages in and says, "Play Africa Toto." Play Africa Toto every time she messages in, and we do often play it for you, Katie. And every time we do play it, I dedicate it to you.
I'm kind of getting bored of it now. Do you know though? It wasn't originally Africa by Toto. It was Jump by Van Halen.
Oh, okay. Can we play that for you in the next hour? Well, we're going to talk about the school's concert shortly as well. But just a heads up, there are some tickets left for the Russell Watson gig. It is on Wednesday next week. So head to villagaiety.com or call 600 555 to get your tickets for not just Russell Watson, but also the Ballacottier School Choir on the stage. That is going to be a beautiful thing. So we're very much looking forward to that one. But I asked you who you're enjoying at the moment. There's a particular voice that stands out for you at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, well, this guy, his name is Jalen Ngonda.
That is a fabulous song, a fabulous vocal. I mean, it's kind of insane. Jalen and Gonda there, that is Illusions. The choice of the one, the only Ms. Lawrence, Katie Lawrence, who's with us at the minute, the leader of the Ballacottier School Choir. How long have you actually been leading the choir now, Katie?
Oh, I've been at the school for 20 years. So,
no.
Yeah.
Did you start when you were about 8 years old?
Yeah, it's my youthful looks, isn't it? But yeah, quite a lot of the staff have been there for sort of the same or slightly longer. So
wow. And you've had children that have been in the choir that have gone on to do music in a much more sort of kind of professional way, I suppose, really, haven't you? Yeah,
there's been a few that are there's a few that are kind of doing really well at performing arts colleges and things. So
which is always good to know. And we were just talking about the fact that this current group of students, children in the choir, are going to be on stage at the Gaiety next week at the Russell Watson concert, which we're very excited about. How do you actually end up doing something like that?
Well, somebody tagged me in a post on Facebook, as is the modern thing, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I'll give that a go. And they wanted us to send in recordings, so I sent them in, and then I got an email about a week or so later saying, Russell Watson has picked the Ballacottier Choir to perform with him at the Gaiety, so that's nice.
Do you think so? He actually listened to it himself? That's really cool.
I think so. I'd hope so.
Let's say he did. He did. He sat down with a cup of tea and a piece of toast and listened to the Ballacottier and a biscuit, maybe. Yeah, I think so. What biscuits do we think? Hobnob.
Bourbon cream.
Oh, fancy. It could be.
Or Jammy Dodger.
Jammy Dodger. Let's say Russell Watson and Jammy Dodger chose the Ballacottier School Choir. And you mentioned that you're going to be doing some songs with a very Manx background. And this is partly inspired by the repertoire for the schools concert, isn't it? Which is a different event. When is this happening?
This is on Tuesday the 17th of June this year at the Villa Marina.
And this has become more and more popular year on year, hasn't it?
Yeah, kind of created a bit of a monster, really. But it's all a chance for the schools to get together and sing together in a non-competitive environment and just sing because it's fun and great to do and great to sing with so many other children. And this year we've got about 22 schools, I think, and that'll be about 550 children. We hope, and all of the songs are connected this year. Our theme is to the Isle of Man, so we've gone for a bit of a range. So some like traditional songs like the Manx Fisherman's Evening Hymn, and then we've also got some more kind of modern songs, like we've got Davy Knowles' Roll Away, then we've also got stuff like Ramsey Town, which is again a bit more traditional, and then I've rewritten the words for Night Fever to open the concert. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
When you say hilarious, can you give us a little taster?
I'm not a songwriter. I write music. I don't write words.
You write tunes?
Yeah, I write the music. Not the... what was that thing? I write the theme tune,
I write
sing
the songs that make... Oh, write the theme... Hang on. Do you know what it is? I can play it for you.
We used to have a joke about that with my colleague.
I'll have to pull the faders down so you can hear this in the studio. I think what you're talking about is this.
Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
It's Little Dennis Waterman.
That's a dedication to Dawn, Corey, if you're listening, Dawn.
There you go, Dawn. So you mentioned these different songs that they're going to be doing then. You just said you have rewritten Night Fever. Please, can you give us a sample of the lyrics?
Okay. So, hang on. The bit pre-chorus is from Douglas to Peel, Port Erin to Ramsey, and over the Manx Hills to Snaefell. We will sing the songs of man because the feeling is right. And then in the bit in the middle, which is I'm not going to sing it live on radio because nobody needs to hear that. Here I am praying for an ice cream in Laxey, or on the way to Castletown saying hello to the fairies today.
This is glorious. Did you manage to get chips, cheese and gravy in there?
Oh no, I didn't. I think the schools wouldn't
go?
like me if I changed the lyrics now because it took me ages to get all the songs up. But can be
next year's version.
Yeah, next year's version.
We can do a special. Well, this is going to be great fun. And this is these things don't happen without support of people, and you've got some really good support, haven't you, for this year?
Yeah, I have a team of teachers that are working with me. So that's Aisha Arani Kirkham, and that is Liz Dixon. Fresh from her run as the MD for Chicago.
She must be shot. She did not sit down once.
She was amazing. And then we also have Jenny Garrett from the Buchan and Adele Parsons, who has written one of the songs for the concert.
Exciting.
we're the Heroes of the Sea, which is all about the RNLI. So we've got self-penned songs as well, and then we've also got Heather Dakin as well to helping us, who has worked on some of the shows too. So we've got loads of great songs. We've got Ellen Vannon in there, and also Laxi Wheel to close out the first half, because that's going to sound amazing.
That's
with
sound
550
so
kids
fun.
singing it.
So much fun. And as I think this is is it the second year you've had the Douglas Buxton Trust? How many times have they been supporting
Yeah,
it?
so they've supported it. They're supporting us this year, and they supported us 2 years ago. Their remit is to support choirs and generate sort of interest with choirs and singing in schools, and to support that continuing. So they approached us a couple of years ago and now are working with us again this year. So the Douglas Buxton Music Trust, if you're listening, thank you very much for all of your support.
It's great that they do it, and I think Culture Vannon have gotten on board as well, which is really good. And I think these people do support it because they can see the value in it, and it's just brilliant for the kids. Again, it's an opportunity for children to be able to sing with all of these other children, bringing them all together. And the feeling of singing with nearly 500 children must be incredible for them.
They're like, it's watching some of their faces. It's just like when they're just absolutely going for it, and they're just like, there are certain kids that you watch, you're just thinking that they're just loving it. Like at that point, they're just like, there's nowhere else they'd rather be. And it'll be great fun. So,
and it makes all of your hard work worthwhile. So
Absolutely.
That is Tuesday the 17th of June, 7 p.m. Tickets are already selling very quickly, aren't they?
I think the downstairs it's about 2/3 sold out. So it's got, most of the floor seats are gone already. So
get your tickets quickly.
So
Definitely worth it. And get your tickets for Russell Watson next week. It's going to be brilliant anyway, and you'll hear more from him on tomorrow afternoon's programme. And we've got tickets to give away a little bit later as well. But it is going to be an excellent night with Russell Watson, with special guests, the Ballacottier School Choir and Ms. Katie Lawrence. Very excited indeed. Well, listen, I think it makes sense really to play Roll Away. You mentioned it, the Backdoor Slam song, which you've sort of used this with different children over the years for different reasons, haven't you? And in fact, some children got to sing this in front of the Bee Gees. Yeah,
that was like, I think it was about 14, 15 years ago. It was at the town hall. It was John Rhodes' idea. And he'd seen that they were coming over. I think he got in touch with them somehow, or he got in touch with somebody and managed to kind of wangle us a trip down to the town hall to perform it. Those kids are way into their 20s now, So
but they got to sing as Robin and Barry were walking out of the town hall. These children were singing Roll Away for them. It was just a wonderful moment, wasn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely
it's such
wonderful.
a beautiful song, though.
Yeah,
it's just when you see him sing it, like Davey sing it live as well. It's really special. So.
Well, this is for all of those children and for you, Katie. Thanks for coming in. All the very best for your many musical endeavours. This is the gorgeous Backdoor Slam and Roll Away.
I've taken walks by the rolling sea where the cliffs drop down.
Manx Radio's 1 to 3, tended by Ramsey Garden Centre. Open 7 days a week.